Oh, what's up? You know, it's a funny thing in Alabama. If you wear a hat like this and you're not a hipster, people basically think you're homeless. I don't know why. They all want to just help you out or not talk to you. I'll tell you a crazy story. But first, in today's video, I'm going to talk about 5 things that I want to do differently next hunting season. Other videos that I'm going to shoot are going to be predicated kind of on this one. I'm going to kind of address some thoughts. And if you guys are interested in following along in my hunting and off-season adventures, hey, hit the old subscribe button. Unlike other people doing YouTube videos, your subscription does nothing other than make me feel a lot better and make me feel like you give a crap about what I'm saying, even if you don't. I would say subscribe for that reason, but if not, then don't. I'm cool with it either way. So, let's get into it. So, one time about the hat. A friend of mine is a firefighter. Hey, Zach. How are you? And check out this thing. I got it from Duluth. It's like a truck trash can. I'll put a link in the description below. Anyway, a friend of mine's a firefighter, and I was meeting him one day at their station to like pick up something or whatever. And I guess I was wearing this hat and walking through the parking lot or whatever. And he later told me that his chief or somebody was like, hey, there's a guy that looks homeless that's like walking around your truck. Apparently this is just my I look homeless today hat. Somebody told me today I look like a homeless person out of the 70s. Which I told him I was a homeless person out of the 70s because that was the best I could come up with. Anyway, that's my story. So, today's my daughter's 4th birthday, and I'm leaving the office a little bit early to go hang out with her. So, anyway, while I drive, I'm going to go through my 5 things. So, I hope we can do that. Look at all this traffic trying to get out, going down the road, and all these people, all this traffic. The 5 things that I want to do differently this hunting season that I didn't do last year are, in no particular order. 1, I want to own a boat next year. This past season, the water was up a lot in the late season. It froze up a few times. The ducks were kind of hard to come by, but I think a lot of guys where I was hunting were shooting them on the river. So, I'm going to have a boat next year. I had a boat a couple years ago, sold it. It really just limits your ability to hunt ducks because they're waterfowl. You really need to get around, and a boat's super helpful. So, you know, you just got to have a boat. So, I'm going to have a boat next year. My friend, Zach, which you will see in some of these other videos, just opened a boat company called Reaper Boats down in Louisiana. He's an Arkansas guy, moved down to Louisiana to his factory location and started building Reaper Boats. I'm super proud of him as a friend, a dude that just took the bull by the horns and is chasing a dream, so I couldn't be more proud for him. And if you are watching this and are one of those people that like to support somebody that works really hard and is trying to make something happen for themselves, you're not going to find a better guy. And there's the sun. In my face. Hardcore. In my face. Number 2 is I don't really want to walk anymore. I took my wife this year and we had to walk across a bean field because we didn't have a ranger. We were looking at stuff like that. But I found myself a special little surprise that I purchased that I'm going to do its own video for. So stay tuned for that. Number 3 is I'm going to goose hunt more. And by goose hunt, I mean specklebelly hunt. Ducks were hard to come by this year at certain times. And where we hunt, there are a lot of specklebellies that use the area. So I'm going to do that. Number 4 is I'm going to try to travel to hunt more. Last year I got to hunt North Dakota again with some friends. I'm planning to do that again this year because I love it. I'm actually going to take my wife this time. She plays her cards right. I'll let her go. I also got to hunt Louisiana, which I'll talk about that in a second. But the goal is to just go more places. I really enjoy kind of where I'm at in my hunting journey. I really enjoy going different places and hunting different scenarios. It's not all about the killing. It's about finding the birds, figuring them out, and see if you can play their game, basically. So that's what I plan to do. And the fifth thing is to try to hunt with somebody that I've never met. So I spoke of Louisiana, and then in my last vlog, I talked with Wade Shoemaker and Andrew Klatt at the Honey Break thing. I actually later in the year got a chance to hunt with Wade towards the end of the season, and I met another guy named Brad Eldridge, who is a custom call maker. He's just getting into it. He's really talented, super cool guy. More on that later, but he's in Vicksburg, Mississippi. But I got to hunt with those two guys in Louisiana, and it was really fun. We didn't shoot a ton of ducks because there was not a ton of ducks to be shot, but all the ones that came in we killed. I think we killed 6. But my point is, Wade was a guy I started talking to on Instagram because we had mutual friends and mutual business stuff. We got to work together, and then we got to hunt together. He said something when we were at Honey Break talking about there's a whole lot more media in social media than there is social. Way more media in social media than there is social. I thought that was really good. And so my goal is to try to find some people, A, hunt with my close friends, that's important to me. B, hunt with my family, also important to me. And then C, try to find someone or some people that I really like their work, I'm inspired by their work, or they just seem like genuine guys, gals that are doing things for the right reasons, and seek them out and try to hunt with them, build a relationship, that kind of thing. So those are the 5 things I'm going to try to do. Yeah, so I would love to hear some things that you guys plan on doing for your upcoming 2022-23 season. Man, that feels really weird to say. So, catch you guys in the next one.